I mean, where the Olympus stylus looks, it looks more like the camcorder of old, just shrunk down.
Yeah, did you see this? It
right?
pops right out, and you've got the screen.
Right. I feel like he performs more like the camcorder of old. Like, you'd want to use that for things like birthday parties and, you know, anniversaries.
Sure.
And
really, really easy to just pull it out and start shooting. A quick mention of something that we noticed with the Olympus Stylus Tough TG Tracker. This camera would only shoot 4 gigs of video at a time. Okay, so in shooting 4K video, we were getting about 7.5 minutes worth of recording, and then the camera would simply stop recording. Now remember, all of these cameras have the same type of card. We put Kingston 64 gig cards in them. They're all formatted just either by the camera in cases where it was required to format, or just inserted and used out of the box.
Right.
It's possible that maybe reformatting it as exFAT or some other file system may allow it to, but it didn't look like a file system thing. It didn't look like the file system was saying can't record anymore, stop.
Right.
It looked like the camera was saying, oh, we've reached almost 4 gigs. It was like 3.98, and it stopped recording and did not continue recording.
Right, and it was happy to start recording again,
Absolutely.
but you had to instruct
You had to
it
notice.
To do so. Yes.
You had to notice 7 minutes into your video that you need to push record again. And that, to me, would be a problem. I'd be interested to learn a little bit more about why that is. And, of course, file systems, older file systems had a limitation of 4 gigs, so it would stop recording in order to save corrupting the data so that you don't lose your video.
Right.
But I want to see it continue recording. I want to see it at least instantaneously continue recording to a second file if necessary, like the Canon cameras do. Like they just continually keep creating new files, and so you end up, you know, if your video is an hour long, you might end up with 10 videos, but you can put them back to back in your editor. Another interesting thing about this camera, you can see how it is mounted on our rig, and it is upright. The letters, the words, everything is upright.
Correct.
However, the video on the TG Tracker was shot upside down. It was inverted. So we had to take it into our video editor and actually turn it over.
Right.
So if you plugged it into a TV or if you started watching it on your computer, everything would be upside down.
So it's not just plug and play after that.
No.
It's plug,
interesting,
fiddle play.
Not, I wouldn't call it a problem, but it's something interesting to realize that you do have to do some post-production on that in order to get any kind of usable video out of it, which we're probably going to want to do anyways. And some of the cameras that have fisheye, we can remove that digitally, again, in post-production using defishing lens.